It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bearcats' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Miranda. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. To the ground with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Let's see what they do on third down. With jet sweep pass. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
They're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it. There he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. Now on the move. Quarterback gets the first down. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Let's go! Let's go!
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll take it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, it's the end around. Jukes his way for more. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. The give on the inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Marked out of bounds at the 30. And first down for the offense.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go with a direct snap. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
For the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Now, Cincinnati.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Down to 2. To play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
He's gone down at the 19-yard line. Second down coming up.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab on the big throw. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense.
It's a fumble! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
They could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end down the gut. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Back open in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And the Bearcats are flying down the field. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on third. Fires to the wideout. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Roach. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell, pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a pass.
And the Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Jeffrey. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Off to the races. Touchdown, SMU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Gives it to the back on the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now on 2nd down. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, the ball's barely touched the ground every time this guy's been dropping back so far in this game. That's one of the rare misses we've seen from him so far.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try it over the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Oregon is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 24 to Oklahoma. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jeffrey. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. This time it's complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give from the gun. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
To the air on first down. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Jeffrey. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man in the middle. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air, it's Jeffrey. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
Man, it's so nice to have guys like this who do the right thing. You have to understand the situation. Yards don't get me anything here. I don't need yards. I got to get points, but that time is ticking. Nice job stopping the clock, getting out of bounds.
Using the quick game. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time he's got it.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. That's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practiced that all week, and it shows up big here late.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. They go to the draw. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Jeffrey. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Get set, get set.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Look out, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener.
6-9-1. Gators ready.
And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Okay.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Set. Ready.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. Now, a fourth down.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good! A walk-off field goal, and what a way to start the season! What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.